Hello and welcome back with another Plan With Me! So this is the week that I'm on vacation, so I'm not using a sticker kit, so this will get interesting. So I'm going to go and collect supplies to figure out what I want to do. This is going to be fairly on the fly for this one. So if you're just wanting to see videos of me using like kits and stuff like that, then this is not the video. I don't even know, I might speed up parts of it depending on if I have time to do that. But yeah, and parts of it I may just not film just to kind of speed things up. So pretty much the plan is to cover a lot of this up with washi. Because I'm on vacation, there is no plan. It's really just to kind of see if we can do something creative. So we'll see if it turns into a total disaster, and if it does, then instead I will try to film a video of like what planners I use and how I use them, just to kind of give an example for that. So if this flops, you won't even see this, so you won't even hear me saying that. But anyway, I'm gonna go collect some supplies to maybe use and get a little bit of a plan going, and we'll be back. Okay, so I've gathered some supplies. I still don't really have a solid plan, so we're just gonna go with it. So what I grabbed was, I grabbed my Prismacolor markers. Now these are, I have not actually used them a lot yet. I just bought them like a month ago. So, and I just know there was like a color that I really liked the color of. I think it's this one, maybe. It just kind of matched the rest of what I'm going with. I think that one's it. There might be a lighter one, I'm not sure. Anyway, so I might pick a couple of colors from this to use, but it does bleed pretty heavily. So if I do use those, then I'm gonna take, dropped, oh my god, I just dropped a bunch of stuff. My desk is a mess. If I do use those, I'm gonna take blank sticker paper and cut it to fit the area that I'm coloring if I color. Again, this is just like, I'm not sure of the plan, but there's probably a couple of colors here that I might use. So we'll see if I do. I also grabbed a couple of colors of my Tombow pens in case I do big lettering, but I think this is mostly going to be washi, to be honest. But it just kind of depends. I don't know how well these can get written on with markers, so I'll have to kind of double check that. Like, I don't use washi a lot, so if they can't write well, then I may have to use those Prismacolor markers because they're alcohol based, so they should work a lot better. I also got my gold Sharpie pen out. I haven't used this one yet, it's still in the wrapper, so that's a possibility. I got my Crayola markers out just in case I wanted to do lettering and didn't want to use my alcohol-based ones or my Tombows. So just kind of some color options. Some of these might match better, so I just wanted to kind of take those guys out and have them just in case. So these are probably the ones that are going to match the best. So I'll leave those out, and the rest I can probably just put away. I'm going to throw in a corner. I have some stickers over there. I don't really have much because I don't know what's gonna happen. Like, nothing's planned for this week, or if it is, I don't know about it. My parents have probably planned it. So I've got like booze stickers and like, I don't know, I've got other stickers that I might use, but probably not worth showing. And then I've pulled a bunch of washi. This is all from Michael's, I think, except for like one. So I just pulled a bunch of washi. And most of these are like the Recollections tubes. The only one that's not is this one. This is the Scotch washi. So some of them words washi, some of them are not. I tried to make sure to include ones that are pretty plain so that those are ones we could write on, kind of thing. And then a couple of word ones to put on stuff. And this one is fully plain, so it's probably going to cover a lot of the stuff. So there will probably also be a lot of whiteout involved in this run. So there's that as well. And this might turn into a total disaster. So I will go ahead and get started. Alright, I just found my ruler. That's what I was looking for. Dropped a bunch of stuff in the process. Okay, so I also just pulled these because I might use that for the header just to like get something solid down. And then I found my cat stickers that are hilarious as well, so those might get used. So we'll do our headers. We'll do my header first. I'll just cover that with this sticker, just to kind of make things easier, because that's such an intricate pattern, and it's a really dark color this time around. It's gonna be really hard to cover up otherwise. So we'll just do this and just kind of plop this down. So I haven't tested it yet, but I did a quick like Google search, and it looks like if your YouTube channel is of a certain caliber, you can schedule them. So I think I can schedule them. I don't think I think it's just if you're like a what do they call it? It's like a certain member. I think it's the one if you have 100 subscribers, which, holy cow, guys, we're like almost 550 subscribers. Can you believe that? Anyway, so I think that I can schedule these so that this one can go up on Friday, even though I'll be home. And then the other one can go up the week after while I'm on vacation. So yeah, so that's good. Let's go back to this. All right, so, okay. Now what do we do? Okay, so the plan is we're gonna do a lot of whiting out. Gonna white out all the thin washi, or sorry, the thin strips of blue, and we're going to, I think I'm gonna white out the dates, and then I'm going to put like one of these for each day kind of thing. So I'll probably do like plain, blah, plain, blah, plain, blah, and then plain, and then like another blah or whatever. Just to kind of like, so it like, this is pretty much going to be a no white space spread almost. But I just wanted to let you know that that's the plan. You guys don't need to watch me white out stuff, so I'll go ahead and do that off camera. Okay, so totally white it out. So pointless, right? This is so pointless, but you know what? If you're like, maybe you really like scrapbooking and this is like your creative outlet, then you know what? Whatever floats your boat, you know? So, okay, I'm just gonna, now the problem is, because I've like whited out everything, it means that placing washi, we can't just keep pulling it up afterwards, because it pulls up, I'm probably getting my head in here, don't mind me. It pulls up the whiteout. So, because I'm using like one of those whiteout tape things. So there will be imperfections in this. That is kind of just the nature of the beast. There's going to be overlaps on stuff. There's going to be parts that probably look stupid. But this kind of thing is all about the creativity and not really so much about like the cleanliness or perfectionism of it, because if you were trying to be perfect on one of these, you would just not be happy. So not a good idea, okay? Not a good idea to try and be perfect on these. So I'm kind of opting for overlap versus them not touching. That's kind of my goal. And then so the next one was, oh my god, I got things going everywhere. We'll try this one next, and then we'll try this one next, and then we'll do a plain one, kind of a more simple pattern here, and then this will be like that pattern, and then we'll repeat this pattern down here, because I like this pattern the most looking at it. So that's what we're doing. So that in that order, which means this one is first. And I haven't used this one yet. Like, this is a good opportunity for me to use washi because I just haven't used it yet. So let's see. This pattern is So I'm trying, it's really light, first off. So I may actually overlay it on top of, I don't know. What do you got? Well, I can't even tell you. I can't even ask what you think because this is not live. So it is really light. So I feel like we are going to see things through it. But you know what? We're gonna go for it. So I'm just kind of winding this back up again just to get less tape all over the place. Whoop. And I don't think you guys need to watch all of this, but ooh, that's a disaster. Oh dear. Disaster waiting to happen. Okay. So that was an awkward wrinkle. This tape is a little stickier than that tape, I think. Okay, so line this one up. I'm gonna let this one have a wrinkle just because you can barely see it. Like I can barely see it, and if I can barely see it, you probably can't even see it at all. And so I'm gonna do three layers of this one, so this one is like thicker than the, or wider I should say, than this one. So it kind of goes a bit onto like the Wednesday. But because this is no longer because this is no longer like a structured thing, it really doesn't matter. It can be whatever you want. So I'll just kind of overlay it on top a bit. And yeah, so this week has been really crazy. To update on the shop status, I mean, you guys know it's closed down for vacation. I've been working all week on getting kind of getting the Happy Planner and Plum Planner stickers ready to go. So all of the kits that have been reformatted for Erin Condren horizontal and vertical are now going to be available for Happy Planner vertical and the Plum Planner. So vertical as well for Plum Planner. I'm not gonna do kits for horizontal. This is it. This is all I'm doing. Like these 4. Erin Condren horizontal, Erin Condren vertical, Happy Planner vertical regular size, and Plum Planner vertical, although it'll probably fit most of the Plum Planner ones. That's all I'm going to do kits for. I'm not going to add any more kits to the shop because this has been an intense workload. It's just been a lot of work. So, and that took a lot of time. I ended up working, I closed the shop on like the Friday, and I ended up working on it all weekend long and all week long. I've been working on it, and that was all I was able to get done. I was hoping I was going to be able to reformat more kits. The only one I've been able to touch so far is the Candyland one, so that one might launch. But I was hoping to have all the kits printed and cut so I could do the photos, so I could actually list them. So, so now the revised goal for the day we launch the shop is to hopefully at least launch the Happy Planner Plum Planner kits. But just note, it's only going to be for the ones that have been reformatted. Unfortunately, that's all I can really handle right now. I literally worked the entire weekend. My hand is now back to being in pain again, so that sucks. But I know that I kind of said like that's what I hope to do, so I didn't want to let people down. So yeah. So now, because the week before is just like an old week and I have this overlap, I'm just gonna like fold this over. So this really is a No-Whitespace kind of day. So, and this page is basically gonna be waterproof, so that is kind of the bonus of this. But anyway, so yeah, so the new kits will come out for them. If they don't launch when they won't launch when the site goes up necessarily. It just depends what time I get home, because I will probably end up taking hours to get them up. And I'm also currently debating not even listing them for printable files and just listing them as printed kits. I don't know if I will ever support them for printable files, because I'm finding that the digital printable files are becoming much more of a hassle than they're actually worth in terms of my time. So at the moment, I'm obviously keeping up everything that's already up, but I'm not 100% sure if I want to keep offering digital files, or if I just want to stick to printed stickers, because like I said, it's just adding a lot of extra time in every time I want to launch a new kit. So not sure what's going to happen with that. If you have complaints, then please message me. But I haven't made any solid decisions as of yet. I just know that when I launch the shop in September again, they won't be ready for that. So you can request them if you want. And maybe if they get requested by multiple people, then that's a different case, and I will try to get them up that week. Oh my god. Apparently I can't rip washi from this side very well. But yeah, so that's kind of what I've been working on. I'm hoping to have it all ready. But if not, then your patience is greatly appreciated. And I was waiting until Apple had its keynote announcement, speech keynote thing that it does every September to announce new products, to see whether I would be waiting to get an iPad or whether I would be going ahead. So that was the day of filming this, so it's Wednesday, which is not my usual filming day, by the way. They didn't announce anything, so I'm going under the assumption that they're not going to launch a new one yet. So I'm going to go ahead and hopefully purchase that tomorrow. So that's good, because that means I'll be able to practice on my vacation with using the pencil and kind of get up to a good working speed, hopefully, when I get back. Because it would be great if I could work on that instead of my computer a bit. But yeah, and that's pretty much it for the shop for now. Just note that for the moment, the new Happy Planner Plum Planners will get listed in their own category on the shop on Etsy. So if you go to a shop on Etsy, and you go to the shop page, at the left hand side there's a bunch of categories you can browse. So I try to keep mine pretty well organized, I hope, by category. But just know that it will still be that they have their own categories, and like as opposed to the kits being all in one listing, which I may eventually move to, but for now people don't know that I have Happy Planner Plum Planner, so they will be separate categories, which may make no sense to you, and that's okay. You don't need to know what I'm talking about. It's all good. So this is definitely like a I want to craft kind of spread. Now, if I was bringing this planner with me, the cool thing to do would be to draw all over this during the week. I'm not bringing this planner with me. I'm going to be bringing at least one of my planners, which is my my large Happy Planner. I'm just going to fold this over because it's not ripping well. So I have a large Happy Planner, and that has become my it's supposed to be like my artistic planner for for doodling and an inspiration and hand lettering practice. So I will be bringing that one, and I'm also bringing coloring books and stuff. So I'm kind of hoping we have a lot of downtime, because I have a lot of activities for if we have downtime. Because I have the lettering, I'll need to practice with the iPad if we buy it before vacation. Oh no, you missed some stuff. It's okay, I'm just finding things to talk about. Just saying I had a lot of stuff to get done, a lot of potential stuff to do when we're on holiday, so that's good. And then I forget what else I was saying. I was talking about something just now, but whatever. So this is very kind of hobo-esque because of the different patterns going on, but I don't mind it. I mean, obviously this is not a very standard Whoop. It's not a very standard layout, so not typical either. Why does this keep not rip? I can't rip on the one side apparently, so in case you're wondering, this side's just gonna get cut a lot. Okay. And it's hot in here. It's super hot in here. I stopped using the air conditioner and now I'm dying and I'm kind of regretting it. It got like really cool one day and so I was excited and like I went for a walk and I get hives in the cold and I actually started to get like itchy. So I was like, yay, like fall is finally here. I can stop using the air conditioner. Nope. Nope, not the case at all. Not the case at all. So, but now I've already stopped using it, so I'm trying to not use it, but it's just like, it's way too hot. I'm just dying. Just dying. But there also won't be air conditioner where we're going, so I should probably just, it's probably a good thing I'm getting used to it now, so that I don't get there and just like die of heat. So that's good, I guess. That's the upside. There's an upside to everything. So this is our like total No-Whitespace thing that's going on. Now, is there another spread here? Oh my god. Oh my god, there's not another spread? Wait, is this wrong? There's gotta be another spread. There's another spread. It's just taped. Damn. I'm saying damn because that means I have to cut it. But obviously there's another spread because there's a much more to the month of September than the 18th. Okay. So I'm probably, if I'm on track tomorrow with my work and to-dos and all that stuff, then I will be filming this spread tomorrow. Obviously you guys won't see it the day I'm filming it. It's just, I'm letting you know I'm filming it. So yeah, hopefully that'll be up for you guys next week so that you won't have to worry about missing anything. It'll be in the comments if I can't figure it out for any reason. Then I will let you know in the comments that there won't be a video. Okay, so now we've got this. Now what? Now what? Okay, well, we've got a few different word options. So maybe let's start with that. But we've got these ones, we've got that. This one doesn't really go, so it's out. And we've got these, and then we've got a nice gold one. So we've got play, explore, amazing play, explore, apparently. And this is the one that's like keep going, keep going, keep going. That's not really relevant, so I'm putting that away. This one says be the good, explore, travel, and dream, and it says something else, but I forget. And this one is leave a little sparkle wherever you go. Maybe, that's a maybe. And this one's just oh happy day. So that's also a maybe, I don't know. And then this one's adventure awaits, which is like a yes, like that's happening, come on. So I'm gonna test out how well I can write on the washi and what markers I can write on the washi with, just so that I have a better plan. And then I'll be back again. Okay, so I'm back and I still don't have a plan, but I've tested the markers. You can't really see, I've got washi down here like on my desk that I wrote on just to see what would work. So the good news is that the water-based ones do work. So I'll probably mostly stick with those just because I haven't had time to practice with the Prismacolors yet. So I haven't had time to practice the kind of like ups and downs, and now I'm pulling off the washi and praying that it didn't bleed through. Good, it didn't bleed through. Excellent. That is very good to know. So if you have alcohol-based markers, the washi will totally work. And water-based will too. But all I know so far is that I want to write welcome home in the notes section. Just because. And I haven't been working on my lettering for probably 2 or 3 weeks, so it's probably not good. And I wish I had an example with me, but I don't, so we're just gonna go for it, and you guys get to witness my writing. I'm just realizing this is probably way too big. And by witness my writing, I naturally mean watch my hand move and see nothing happen because you can't actually see. So, sorry about that, but my hand is shaking too. Do you see that? What's going on? And I just barely fit it, and you can't even read that part. So, yeah, that's kind of why you need to practice with these markers. And then the plan was kind of like to give it a bit of definition with the purple. So, because my hand is shaking, it's gonna make a lot of this kind of hard. Now, I made this like a downstroke, so I made it really thick. Even though technically it probably shouldn't be, but I don't care because I thought that it looked... I don't have an example beside me, but it looked good, so... My hand is shaking too much to do a good job of this. And I don't know what the dry time it is on this. Like, I bet you if I touch... That's okay, so... But I bet you if I rub this right away, I guarantee that it would have issues. So you kind of gotta be careful. So hopefully this has helped defining things a little, especially with like with the M's and stuff. Probably not fully, but it's not as good as I wanted it to be. But you know what? It's what it is. I have not practiced in a long time. But I'm gonna add a. This is gonna be more of a. Little squiggly dealy, just to kind of fill in the space. And this is why you need to practice, ladies and possible maybe gentlemen. This is just a blender. I'm just gonna try to blend them together a little. And I haven't really, other than like basic lettering, I haven't really practiced much with these markers either, so. Today is basically all just about winging it, okay? So if you need information on these markers, these are Tombows. I bought them off Amazon for practicing like brush lettering. So originally I was trying to get a hold of Prismacolors because they're like alcohol-based markers, and it wasn't really so much for, like, they are brush tips, but it was more because they're supposed to be really good for coloring, so I wanted to kind of try them out. But they're ridiculously expensive. So I bought these first before I could find a good sale on Prismacolors. So these are kind of like my practicing letter markers. I don't have calligraphy pens or anything like that, so this is kind of what I do. Now I just need to wipe off this pen because I kind of blended all over it. Okay, just clean it up. Alright, so that's like welcome home, yay! I'll let that dry for a second, and then I need to like figure out my next plan because I have no idea what else we're gonna put on this. For now, let's do washi. So we've got, what did we decide was okay? These ones were okay, and this one was okay. So adventure weights seems like a Monday thing because I'm just starting out the vacation. So let's just like throw that right on Monday. Right in the middle. Why not? Getting right to it. Actually, let's bring it right across. Let's do this. I think I'm gonna keep this fairly simple. I was debating like doodling all over it, but I don't really have time to do that is the problem if I want to like get all my work done that I have to get done. So I can't spend as much time on this as I was hoping. So we'll do like adventure weights, and then I do need to write in here about the shop opening. So let me grab my lettering pen and just test it out. Okay, so I'm just testing that on the washi just to make sure it doesn't smear. Okay, I think it won't if I don't touch it. I just touched it, but I need to reopen the shop on this day, so yeah. And you know what? I've got this sticker from Happy Planner that says to do. So I'm gonna put that there because this is actually like a planning thing, and I just dropped it on the washi, and so now it's kind of in the wrong spot, but whatever. So this is my forget how to say it. It is a Tombow pen as well, but it's like a mini one. It's like a Fudonosuke. Is that how you say it? I don't really know, but it's smaller, so you can do smaller lettering with it. Because this, like, you have to write this big if you want it to work. But this one is not too bad. Oh, okay. That's an interesting note. So this one does not work on... It's working on the pattern washis, but not on this washi. So that's not good. It's not good at all. Crap. So it should work on any of these, but I'll put down the same one. I'll take up this Happy Planner one for a second, and I'm just gonna put it on the part I need to write on, just so I can actually write stuff. Would be good. So this is why you always test your markers. This is the exact reason why you always test your markers, because you want to make sure that they're not going to smear. Okay. And then I just need to do a third line, but then cut off the excess. Cut off this excess here. And this is all pretty rushed. Like, if I wasn't rushing, I would totally do something else. Like, X-Acto blade cut it. Just trying to... okay. Oop, totally crooked. We're dealing with it. We're living with it. This is definitely a messy one. Alright. Okay. So, where'd my sticker go? There's my sticker. Whoop. Put this right back down here. Bam! To do. Okay. Then we get a Fudosuke, which I don't even know if I'm saying that right still. To write on. This whole like shaky hand thing is seriously ruining the lettering. Not too bad. Could be better, could be worse. Okay, so that's like my only to-do for that whole week. And I'm not sure what time we're heading home. I just know we're heading home sometime during those days. And that's kind of it for... So I'm gonna put the Be the Good one. I'm gonna start it here because of the way this one writes. And then if I just get this ripped well, there we go. Then I can start it on the other side. Okay. And then get that ripped clean. All right. So I think for now I'm gonna leave this because I'm running out of time. This is taking a lot of time and I need to get things done. So I'm gonna leave this with you guys. What do you think I should fill this with? Like, I could like take photos while I'm on vacation and then come back to it and put photos of the vacation on it. I could fill it up with lettering. What do you think? Like, let me know in the comments what you think I should add to it, and then if I do end up ever adding it to it, then I can share. I kind of like the idea of maybe printing off some photos and stuff and slapping them in here afterwards. That's actually a really good idea. So this is a really good like kind of base for if you're going on vacation and you want to plan something just because, but just to make it pretty, then I think that might be what I do, because there'll be a lot of pretty sunset photos and stuff. So sorry if this video wasn't of interest to you, but if you watched this far, I'm assuming it was. And now while I'm here, I'm going to put a couple of wine glasses down because I know I'm going to be drinking. Come on, you know I'm going to be drinking. Probably not much, actually, because these meds make me fall asleep after like 3 drinks, but I'm going to put them down anyway because we have goals. We have goals, you guys. Drinking goals, apparently. I probably won't drink on this Sunday. Wait, that's Sunday? That's Saturday? Put it right here. Yeah. Okay, thanks so much for watching. Subscribe if you haven't, or check out the other videos and see if those are of interest to you, and then subscribe because this is not your typical video. And hopefully I'll get the next Plan With Me filmed tomorrow, which is actually like, anyway, you guys don't know what days I'm talking about, so I'm just rambling. But hopefully I get another Plan With Me filmed for the week after, so that we have a continuous slew of videos. But if not, then I will see you when I get back. You would get a video on the 23rd again. So I'm hoping that I'll have one that automatically uploads on this day, but if not, then it won't be till the 23rd. Okay, so thanks so much for watching, guys, and I'll see you next time.